How's it going, everyone? Phil here from Ferris Technology. We are looking at today the UGREEN 65 watt wall charger. This is the second one that I've purchased, and it's really the last wall chargers that you really need to buy because this does everything. It does power delivery, fast charging. It's got USB-A and USB-Cs, more USB-Cs than A. There's a good reason for that, which we'll talk about. But I picked this one up on Amazon, and I absolutely love this one. I have two different charging stations in my house, and I use this charging port for everything. Plugs into one outlet with that little switch that just comes up right there. And then we can plug in all of our USBs into it. So there is a big chart that's listed, which will tell you the different types of outputs based on what you're charging. But if you're just using the top USB-C charging port to charge your MacBook, to charge your phone or your camera or whatnot, that's gonna give it the fastest charge right there. So if you're just charging a single item, it will charge super fast. Obviously now when you split up the connections and the power delivery towards other items, when you've got different ports plugged in, it's gonna charge a little bit slower, but you always wanna have your main one as your top charging port and then your bottom ones as your secondary ones, because essentially as you go from top USB-C and down, it goes from fast to slower as far as charging goes. We've got the top one, which is your USB-A. So for all your other devices that still have a USB-A plug-in, you can still use that one. And that one is still gonna charge a lot faster than your standard 5-watt delivery power. So I've got two of these ones. I think they're super handy. I think they're super useful. They're not very expensive. I think I picked this one up for around $50 Canadian. If you're in the US, it's gonna be a little bit cheaper. I will link it down below so you can check out what the current pricing is. But what do you wanna pair this with? So what you wanna do is you wanna grab some proper cables for it. So USB-C cables, the one that I really like and I really recommend, which I'll split these up right here now so you guys can see, is one called Inu. It's one by Inu. So the really cool thing about this USB cable is we can plug one end into our top, which we'll do right now. So we'll plug it into the top right here. And then we've got one end right here, which has a little LED light on it. So when we plug it in somewhere and we want to see if it's charging or not, it will plug in and show in a little LED. So that's super handy. I love LEDs. Who doesn't like LEDs nowadays? As far as tech goes, it's always cool to have extra ones. This one does up to 100-watt charging. This power brick obviously goes up to 65 watts. So if you ever do decide for some reason that you need more power in a charging brick, you can still use this same cable. But 100 watts, this one will take your full 65 watt and charge your devices super fast. So definitely recommended. I'll link this USB cable down below as well if you want to pick one of those ones up. But I absolutely love the UGREEN 65 watt charger. It's going to be my charger for the next 5 or 10 years. I mean, at least hopefully USB-C sticks around for a long time and we don't have to switch to another different charging plug. But for USB-C, and then we've still got USB-A, this is your go-to, guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that thumbs up and you like this review, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.